Well, hello there, you delightful individuals. Here we are back again for 2 sets of reactionary content in as many weeks. I can honestly say that I was not expecting to be returning to your screens this quickly with more reactionary content, but it's always best to release reactions the day that they are released themselves in regards to like movie trailer reactions and stuff. And it just turns out that 2 of the franchises that I have been such a massive fan of for so long have released trailers so close together. So many of you will know me from my reaction to The Crow, when I basically did a reaction to the Crow trailer. And now we are here to react to the Alien franchise. So the Alien franchise has been a key part of my existence for a very, very, very long time. I remember seeing the figures first, the toys, when I was a kid, and then needing to know what these strange aesthetics were a part of. Seeing the Alien movie and Alien 2, the Aliens, was fantastic. Absolutely fucking loved those. They were so good. And I even liked Alien 3 to a certain degree. It was a very different take. It was nowhere near as good as Alien 1 or 2, but I quite liked the unique angle they went with it. The idea of what would it be like facing one of these things with no resources. Really quite enjoyed that. But then the franchise took a massive downward turn for me, as I said, and I have said many times before. When an 18 franchise that is an 18 movie and a series of 18 movies specifically then becomes a 15, it's not going to be as good. It's not going to be anywhere near as good. I really didn't like the angle they took with the storyline. I really didn't like the way they went about trying to justify Ripley's existence within that entire arc. Yeah, I wasn't a fan. And then with the Predator movies, when they brought into the AVP stuff, I had such high hopes because I played the AVP games and I had read the books where it was like Predators versus Xenomorphs, and I fucking loved that stuff. I genuinely loved that stuff and was so let down by both of the AVP movies. And here we are now, 2024, with a brand new Alien movie. The most recent Alien movies, to my knowledge, have been the Prometheus movies, and I had a view of the Prometheus movies of great movies, really enjoyed the movies as a whole, didn't think they needed to be Alien movies. Like, I feel like they would have been fantastic science fiction standalone movies were they not in the Alien universe, but because they were in the Alien universe, I felt let down by them, if that makes sense. And then, of course, there's the game, Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation, I loved. I loved so much, so unreasonably much, to the point of which it's the only game that I think I've ever played all the way through twice. On Nightmare Mode as well. I loved it. It captured the atmosphere of both the first Alien movie and the second Alien movie absolutely perfectly. It was exquisite, and I genuinely really enjoyed it. And then I found out about Romulus. So the new Alien movie, as part of the Xenomorph like hierarchy of existence, is due to be released sometime soon. It's called Alien Romulus. It was brought to my attention by members of my community over on Twitch. I have apprehensions about this one because of the way that the franchise has been within the movies. Like I said, you've got Alien Resurrection, which I cannot stand, like AVP. Prometheus, which was a great sci-fi movie, but not, in my opinion, a great Alien movie. So my expectations are not high. However, I don't know anything about this movie. It has been quite a few years since the last pure Alien movie. I haven't seen any promo images. I don't know anything about the story. All I know is it's called Alien Romulus. That is literally all I'm aware of. So I'm going into this as cluelessly as I am possibly able to do so. And once again, I'm with the understanding that I do have a love of the franchise. I'm going to watch the trailer that has just been released and see how that gets on. So let's get into it. Okay, here we go.
know what it is. Get it away from me. Come on.
Run.
And that's it? And that's it? And that's it? I need to take a moment. That looks amazing. That looks amazing. Like, there's a couple of bits where I'm like, okay, they're a bit too gratuitous, but at the same time, the thing that makes Alien and Aliens so good is the fact that it was so new. It was so new. Alien in and of itself is a science fiction horror, and the fact that what made it a horror was the fact that nobody knew what the alien was. It was all very new, it was all very fresh and what have you. And what made Aliens 2 great was it became a science fiction horror/action movie. So they took the alien dynamic and they expanded on it to make it a terrifying, unstoppable force. So they transcended genres almost. Whereas in this day and age, by now, 2024, we're talking like, Jesus, nearly 50 years on. Yeah, nearly 50 years on, because it was a 1970s movie. Good Lord. We're talking nearly 50 years on. The franchise itself has become so large that everyone knows what a xenomorph looks like. Everyone knows what a face hugger looks like. So they know that they're not going to be able to get the terror purely from the aesthetics there. However, that entire trailer had so much going for it. It painted a picture of the atmosphere in those first few seconds before we saw any of the action. It literally was just corridors, lighting, and sound. And it painted such a beautiful atmosphere of suspense and terror. I'm actually quite excited. I'm actually quite excited. I was not expecting to be excited by any stretch of the imagination. The way that teaser trailer, and it's a teaser trailer, it's not a full trailer, the way that teaser trailer has painted the atmosphere of this is genuinely exciting to me. It's genuinely exciting to me. I am super intrigued as to where they're going to go with it. I am intrigued as to why they've called it Romulus. I don't know. It obviously told us nothing about the storyline or what's going to be going on there. But the thing that really captures this for me is the atmosphere. They seem to have nailed, at least in this minute and 12 seconds, they seem to have nailed the atmosphere of an alien movie. I feel like my initial apprehensions are if they make it a 15 instead of making it an 18, then it's generally speaking going to be decidedly mediocre, purely because of the fact they won't be able to do all of the truly terrifying things that xenomorphs can do and the whole xenomorph species can do. But from what I've seen in that teaser trailer, and that is the first thing I've seen about anything to do with this movie, I'm genuinely excited. I'm genuinely excited. I am really looking forward to seeing where that goes and see if they can resurrect the brand in a way that is true to the original source material, the original Alien, the original Aliens. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is going to be interesting. Thanks very much for watching, people. If you agree with me, I'd love to hear it in the comments. If you disagree with me and you look at it and you're like, do you know what, this looks completely crap, then I'd love to hear why. What is it about the trailer that you saw that you think doesn't capture the atmosphere like I believe it does? We had some really interesting discussions off the back of the last reaction video that I did, so I'm happy to extend that as a true fanboy of the franchise, you know? I can honestly say I wasn't expecting to do more reaction content, but this is when the teasers have been released, so this is when I'm going to be looking at them and posting them. And yeah, I can't say that I'm going to be reacting to a million things in the future, but if you like what you see and you would like to see more of the peculiar hedonistic world that I live in, then please, by all means, consider clicking that cheeky little subscribe button and the thumbs up button as well, if you like, well, my absolute dumbfounded reaction to it all right? Okay, I'm posting another video on Friday, and I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I'm still quite taken aback by all of that, but yeah. I'll see you all on Friday, I suppose. Until then, don't do anything I wouldn't do, because if I wouldn't do it, I'd fucking kill you, all right?